I am Monica Brant, one of the world's first true fitness pioneers starting back in 1991. I helped launch the fitness industry while traveling internationally, meeting fans worldwide to share my style of fitness to the bodybuilding community. After a decade of fitness competitions, I earned one of the world's most prestigious titles, the IFBB Fitness Olympia Championships. Moving into the new millennium, I was the first IFBB Fitness Olympia athlete to transition into the new professional figure division and compete for close to another 20 years. After 15 years as an IFBB professional, I tried another organization and won the WBFF World Pro Figure Championships both 2010 and 2013. I am a true athlete and made my way into racing into the Masters USATF sprint events, placing top 3 at the World's Masters track meet in all 3 events, the 100, 200, and 400 meter races. Besides athletics, I have been honored with over 100 magazine covers both nationally and internationally. Since it's always a blessing to share with others, over the last 15 years, I've hosted women's fitness events and worked with clients, helping them discover how to live radiantly in all areas of life, body, mind, soul, and spirit. The Monica Brant Show is one of the ways I am honoring the legendary athletes, powerhouse individuals, and nutrition gurus that have laid a strong foundation in the past, help keep the current industry flowing, and offer inspiration to the next generations. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Monica Brant Show. It's Tuesday night, Talk Show Tuesday. I'd love to hear who's on and tell me where you're coming in from. I'm here in San Antonio, Texas, bringing another amazing talk show to you guys. I'm so excited. This gal is really interesting, and I'm really excited to get to talk to her. So I'd love to hear where you guys are from. Who's on with me, and let's get the party started. All right, it's Tuesday night. All right, I see a couple of you guys on here. Where are you coming from? Tell me where. I'm in Texas. I want to hear you guys are. All right, we have and if you're shy, you don't want to tell me where you're coming in from. Let's roll our commercial. How about that? When I started taking Play Again, I was just getting back involved in competing in track. I've competed in fitness and figure competitions for now 23 years. But at the time, I was just getting involved in running with the USATF Masters track events. I contribute a lot of my success into having a healthy body and having healthy joints. I know that the Play Again really helped keep me in a place where I wasn't fatigued and I wasn't as sore. If you can't recover fast enough, then you can't get back out and train fast enough. And when you do go to train, if you're not recovered enough, the training doesn't do any good. It's just this big circle of maintaining and recovery, training, maintaining, recovery, and thankfully Play Again is part of the recovery and part of the maintenance. Play Again now is a product that I will never stop using, that I am thankful to have in my life and thankful to be able to share it with others and keep everyone else as healthy as possible. All right, all right. I see some people here. Hello, everybody. Hello, Michael, Christine. Hey, girl. Missed you on Saturday, but we'll hopefully get to see you on Wednesday for our live workout. But nice to see you. And Hassan, I hope I'm saying your name correctly. I want to just take a second and big shout out to our sponsor, Play Again. You just saw the commercial. It's the product I've been using for the last 6 years. It's an awesome recovery product for all sore joints, muscles, tendons. It's awesome, you guys. So thank you again. All right, we've got someone else coming on. Coco. I think I'm saying your name right. Yes, Coco. Clark from Ireland. Woo! What time is it there? That's awesome. Thank you so much. And I'm sorry, you guys. I have a computer right in front of me, but I can't see the text very well. So I have a monitor right on my right side. So I am doing my best to see the names coming in. So what a beautiful. Oh, thank you. You, Paul. Thank you. All right, guys, before I bring in our guest, I want to make sure that you guys are thinking ahead because I have a fun giveaway from another sponsor. We're giving away Egg White International. Let's see if I can get this label on here right. I'm like feeling backwards. There we go. So giving away half a gallon of this liquid egg white. It's pasteurized, filtered. It's a protein drink. I've been using this one for about 15 years. So you're going to, if you answer the question correctly, and I'll tell you the question here in a second, you're going to get half a gallon of Egg White International, and you're going to get a very cool tank top t-shirt of your choice. The yoke's on you. They have some really cute ones. So I'm going to, whoever wins this question. So the question is, and the first person to get this question right wins that prize. Okay. So the question is, what was the first magazine name that I was on and what was the year? And we're going to leave it at that. We'll be watching for their answer to come in. Now, again, not again, but this is only for the USA. I'm so sorry, Ireland. We can't ship there. I'm so sorry, but I'll have to have an international prize for you sometime if you win one of my giveaways. All right. So first cover and what magazine, what year? First cover. All right. Without further ado, I'm so excited to bring in my guest tonight. This amazing athlete, 4-time fitness Olympia champion. She's a former Russian gymnast. She is a 10-time Arnold Classic competitor. She's won that event numerous times. This woman's also been on America's Got Talent, which I cannot wait to hear about because that's pretty exciting. That show has brought on so many amazing, talented people. So I can't wait to hear about that. She has some really big news that I can't wait to talk about either. And she has been quoted many times one of the greatest fitness champions of all time. You guys, that is so exciting for me because coming from the fitness background, it's one of my favorite events. So without any further ado, you guys, let's do a round of a shout and big old cheering for Oksana. Grishina.
She knew she was the heavy favorite coming in, but she wanted to leave no stone unturned.
It was passionate, it was professional, it was emotional. At the end of the day, she brought a performance that just cleared the field.
To your 5-time Olympia champion, Oksana Grishina.
All right, we're here, Oksana. All right, so I have to apologize. I know I butchered her last name, and I'm so sorry. So it's Oksana John. Ooh, that's better than how I said it.
Fine, yes. There's so many names I have around the United States, so that's fine.
Oksana, that's a beautiful name, and I love the accent. Russian. So I'm so excited to get to talk to you, and I can't wait to hear a little bit about your history. You're Russian and you're living in LA now, is that correct?
Yes, I moved to the United States in 2007, and that's why I started competitors. So yes, and now I live in California, Los Angeles, and I absolutely loved it.
What part of Los Angeles do you live?
North Hollywood.
Okay, very good. How often do you, well, I know right now you're probably not getting down to the beach, but how often were you going to the beach previously?
Oh my God, the beach is, I love this place. I used to live in Russia at the sea, Baltic Sea, so that's why I love to live close to the beach. So, and yes, I'm trying to visit beach as often as I could, but not this time because it's coronavirus is just big hit. That's why I couldn't visit my favorite beaches right now. But yes, I just love beaches.
Oh my goodness. So tell me, how are you? How's your family? And I'm curious, do you have any family here in the States with you?
No, my family is still in Russia, and I'm just praying for them right now because I know in Russia the coronavirus situation is getting more worse. So that's why I talk to them every day, and I'm praying for them that everything will be fine. So yeah, it's very difficult, that I couldn't visit Russia right now because I would get in quarantine zone. So that's why, yes, we just keeping in touch every day with each other about the situation and how they feel. And yes, I'm yeah.
So it's very hard. How can you be able to go normally orders?
I think it's about 3-4 times per year, but sometimes they could visit my home. So we stay here, and they visit the Olympia, my last Olympia, and they saw me compete for the last time.
Mm-hmm.
So it was so touching to see them in the audience, and then they cheer for their daughter. It was absolutely wonderful. Yeah. Experience. Yeah.
How big is your family?
But we are so close to each other.
How much younger is she?
6 years. I can't hear.
Oksana, can you hear me now?
Oh, yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. You have such a beautiful smile, girl. I know, technology is so wonderful when it works. And I know if you're trying to talk to your family over in Russia and you have technical difficulties, it's got to be really, really frustrating when you're just wanting to find out how everybody is and see their face and feel something from them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm so glad we're back on. Apologize everybody for the technical difficulties. Is modern day technology. Good thing we can do a restart. Anyways, all right. So I know we were visiting about your family and you getting over. You're here in LA. I don't know if you realize I lived in Marina Del Rey for 10 years, so I absolutely loved my time there. And I always think would have been fun if I was there when you were there. Could have got to come train with you or do something fitnessy with you. That would have been fun. But all right, so I'm really curious about your history from the gymnastics side of things, because this fitness has really become so gymnastics, and I know that you've paid attention since the beginning of fitness, and it's really evolved a lot.
Yes, all right. But first of all, I just have to tell you guys that I'm so honored and I'm so excited to be part of this show, because Monica actually was the first athlete I came and get picture with when I got in United States at the Arnold Classic. I think it was my first Arnold Classic as a visitor. It was Arnold Classic 2007. And I was so excited. I saw Monica. I got picture with her. It was, oh my God, it's made my day. Monica, you maybe not remember me because I was blonde. I was in a crazy outfit because I never know what Arnold Classic looks like and what Arnold Expo looks like. I thought it's huge party, like party.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I was dressed like crazy.
Aww.
It was just, because you are so popular in Russia, and I'm not Russia. And, I remember your pictures in magazines, and I remember I had your huge poster in my gym. And when I was looking at it, I was like, oh my God, possible to look so sexy and muscular at the same time. I mean, you are inspiration for so many, and I'm just so honored and so thankful that you guys brought me to the show. Thank you so much.
Oh, my goodness.
It's a pleasure.
Well, thank you for that. And thank you for sharing that. And I know there was so many, 20 years at the Arnold and 20 years at the Olympia. And it was such an honor for me to get to meet so many people from around the world and be in that environment. And it definitely is an honor to hear your story. So thank you for sharing. And I just want to get back to you. So thank you. So tell me about your gymnastics, because your routines, you're not just a good gymnast, but you are an exceptional performer, and you're so classic and elegant and strong. You've been able to put it all together and then couple that with a dynamic physique. So I'm just so, in awe of watching your routines. And I know when I saw you competing before you actually won the Olympia, I kept thinking, why is she not winning?
Well, thank you so much. Yes, my background is gymnastics, rhythmic gymnastics. So, and I spent about 12 years doing gymnastics. And of course, it helps a lot in my fitness career. But again, I think achievement in sport doesn't require talent or even skills. It's all about temper, your character, and willpower. Because I think no one great athlete would achieve his sporting achievements without perseverance and willpower, where world I want replaced by the world must, and no excuses here do not work. So but definitely background helps a lot to me. So but I've been working so hard. I not art gymnast, so I have to learn all handstand and back hamstrings, all these movements, because it's not my background. And so it's just different gymnastics, but yeah, it's definitely helps a lot. And I improve myself every day. I still improving myself. I still learning some new skills and some new movements, and I think gymnastics helps me to learn about discipline, what discipline is. That discipline is so important in sport, any sport. So, and I think it's the key of any success to self-improvement and be disciplined, self-discipline.
Well, that is for sure. And like you said, any sport, right? And I know that it's so hard as a fitness competitor to do the gymnastics, do that type of training, year long, because it's, from my own experience, it was hard to take time off and then come back to it. You almost had to kind of keep it going because you have to kind of start over again with the strength, right? With that strength just to get to, right, to do that. So I know for me, it was really challenging to figure out how to best train for the gymnast part and then the physique part. And if I was going to do any cardio. So how do you balance those out? Like, what's a typical week look like for you when you're in the midst of preparing for a show?
Well, definitely, just like you said, it's two different workouts when you work on your physique and when you work on gymnastics. So I'm trying to keep it separate. I never mix both workouts together. So one day I work on my physique and another day I work on my acrobatic skills and on my performance round. So it's everyday workout. Sometimes I work out 2 times per day with cardio. So yeah, it's like a lifestyle, all day you're working out, all day you're and definitely working on acrobatic, it's take a lot of time for me. So just one warm up, it's take 1 hour to warm up for me. And it's just so funny when some people come to the gym and they ask me like, can you show me some tricks? Can you show me right now some tricks? I said, I can't. Able to do something. So yeah, people may not understand. They see you on the stage, they see what you do, but they not really realize how much time and how much work it takes, to do what you do on the stage. So,
well, that's when you make it look so easy. That's the problem, right? It's like people just think. So here's what you need to learn, Oksana, is when somebody asks you to do a trick, you need to learn how to do like a card trick or some kind of like magical trick that is, kind of funny. So you can just throw people off for a minute there and be like, what's that? It's my trick. You asked for see a trick. Oh, that's great. What would you say is the hardest in the physique part? What's the hardest for you to train for, between doing the gymnastics and then trying to get into the gym and lift? Like, what body part do you feel is the hardest, because it takes so much effort in the gymnastics rounds? How do you, what's the hardest body part to train outside of gymnastic stuff?
I think it's legs, because all we do in fitness routine is a lot of jumps. So your legs have to be ready. But of course, after legs workout with weights, you have to wait 2-3 days, sometimes a week, when your muscles get recovered, right? So you can't actually practice routine and full energy, but you have to train your legs hard, to keep it sized, to keep your size, right? So yeah, I think legs is the most challenge for me every time. In my case, I don't know how for other competitors, but yes, because I do a lot of jumps. It's high jumps, and it's always so painful after legs workout because you have to stretch, and sometimes, yes, it just doesn't let you to, fully impress yourself and with stretching and other elements. Yeah, I think legs.
So with that, are you training for routine? Would you be training at a gymnastics studio where you have a bounce spring floor to train on and then transition before the show to a hard floor? So because you got to perform on a hard floor.
Yes. So when I practice new movements, like when I'm working on new skills, I definitely training at a gymnastic gym just to be safe And but I'm not trying to stay long in gymnastic gym, so I always practice in another gym where it's hardwood floor, which is because you never know what stage gonna looks like. Usually stage is hardwood floor, so you have to be ready for any type of stage. That's why most of my workout I practice with hardwood floor just to get ready.
Well, and that actually is so much harder on your body. The
Yes.
hard surface. I know that was always a thing for me, trying to figure out how much do I train on a hard floor to be ready for that, or stay on the softer floor with the spring to just save my body. So with that, what do you do for recovery?
There is no actually time for recovery. So, but yes. So what I do just for mental recovery, I go to the beach because it helps a lot to see ocean and just to meditate. It helps so much. But of course, when you're in professional sport, there's not much time, especially in fitness. Like you can't even take a week for rest, right? Because in fitness you have to practice all the time, especially with age. You just can't stop. If you stop, it will be so hard to go back. That's why I can stretch, I can meditate, and I have my day off, one day off in a week. Yes, but of course I still thinking about my routine. I still doing my cardio. So yeah, it's full time. It's like full-time job, it's lifestyle. So yeah, even when I recently got injury, by the way. Yes, I got injury of my knee. My knee was dislocated. So yes, but even when I got this injury and I couldn't walk, I walk in crunches for, I think, 2 weeks, and I still work out. I still work out on my upper body. I did some push. So it will be way difficult for me to go back in sport if I will just wait, laying down and wait for recovery. So I knew it will be difficult. That's why, I just did some simple move and now I'm back.
Some simple moves. I like that you said you did push-ups. I mean, like one of the most basic exercises, but it works so well, right?
Yes,
the old push-up.
Yes.
Yeah, people hate that thing. People hate the push-ups. Oh my goodness. So how did you hurt your knee?
I practiced my performance, and I did some simple dance moves, and I don't know how it happens, but I felt like my knee was dislocated. I started to scream like crazy because I'm so afraid of injury. I'm sure everyone afraid of injury. And when it happens, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it's done. I'm done. That's it. So, and thanks God, my husband was, of course, he watching me, and I felt so sorry for people who was around because I scared them a lot. I was screaming like something big happens. So, and yeah, we went to hospital right away, and they checked my knee. They said nothing broken. So it was just dislocated, but I couldn't believe that it takes so much time to go back for my usual routine, for my training. So now I'm back and I'm trying to be careful. But of course, how you can be careful when you practice your fitness routine? It's hard, right? You just do it or you don't do it. So, but I'm glad everything is good, and I'm still praying, and of course I have so much support from people. They was texting me, Oksana, how you doing? How is your knee? So yeah, guys, thank you so much. I'm doing good now. Everything is good, and I'm back on track.
Wow. Well, you're right. It takes the body some time to heal. And, and for someone that's an athlete and used to being active and very intense, it's really hard to just stop all of that and not have your mind spinning of like, I need to be doing, especially if you have goals coming up. So, yeah, really, really glad to hear that you are back and moving and able to do everything. Are you coaching anybody at this point?
Yes, I work with fitness competitors a lot. I help them with choreography, actually with top Olympia competitors. After I retired, a lot of fitness competitors asked me for help with their routines, and I did. So it was absolutely wonderful, to share my experience with them and set up some routines, just helping with some ideas. Yes, it's great. I mean, yeah. Right now, of course, I couldn't work because this coronavirus and nobody can travel. So, yes, I just do online classes for people who want to stay in shape, and it helps me to stay in shape and just be active and be social. Yes.
Do you have a gym at home that you're able to utilize?
No gym at home. I just have my bicycle. That's it.
And push-ups.
And push-ups, yes. But of course, I'm glad that I have friends who sometimes let me train at the gym, and weights, no one at the gym. It's private, so because I know it's illegal right now. But yeah, there is no one, and just I'm so thankful they helping me. So, and I practice my routine right now in garage. So in one place that I found, my friend provided to me, and it's great. It's actually great. But, after working out on nice gymnastic floor, of course, I have to get used to other floor. It's kind of challenge, but nothing else I can do. So I keep practicing in this place. Yeah.
I remember I went to FIBO in Germany, the big expo. I was there for 7 years in a row. In the beginning of that, I used to go, I was with a company or sponsored through a company, and I used to go and they would have me do a routine. And this was about 3 or 4 years after I quit doing fitness, and they would want me to do a routine. So, I stopped fitness in 99, and here we are in like 2001, 2002. They wanted me to do a routine on the hard cement floor. I was like, so I had to improvise and make something really short and I'll do the cement. So man, it's tough working on cement and hard floors, and nobody really knows that until you have to do it, right?
Absolutely.
Besides the fact that it's a little bit dangerous.
Yeah, it's different. You change the door, absolutely understand, right? It's huge. It can ruin your workout,
Right,
Yes.
right. All right, well, Oksana, it is time for our rapid fire questions.
Oh God.
Yes. And for those of you listening right now, I just want you to know Oksana has not heard any of these questions, and I'm excited to ask these questions. So Oksana, you'll have a couple seconds to answer, and I'll try to make them rapid because I'm not.
Afraid I will not answer on any of these questions, but I'll try my best.
Yeah, we're going to be fine. And just so everyone knows, after rapid fire, we're going to be going to a very short break, like 2-minute break, you guys. So don't be going anywhere. Please stay tuned. After the break, we'll come right back in. We've got some more awesome conversation here with Oksana. So, all right. So without further ado, Oksana, let's see if I can read my own handwriting. What is your favorite wake-up beverage?
Food, meal, right? Meal.
Beverage, like coffee, green tea, your wake up beverage.
Oh my God, coffee.
Coffee. All right. Just in tandem with that, do you put stuff in it, or are you black?
Oh, say again.
Do you like black coffee, or do you have
black.
to put, you like black. Just plain old coffee? Okay, good deal. Are you a country girl or a city girl?
Gosh, country girl.
All right, good deal. Would you prefer high heels or sneakers?
Now sneakers. Before I prefer high heels, now sneakers only.
No high heels, huh? Not until you have to on stage.
Yes.
All right. Okay, sprints or long distance? You like
long distance.
You'd rather run longer and slower than shorter and faster?
Gosh, I don't know. It's so philosophy. I mean, gosh, I think long distance, that's my destiny.
My destiny. Okay. I like how you said that. Long distance is my destiny. All right. When you are technically off season, which I know isn't very often, but how often would you allow yourself to have a dessert or something that you really love? Pizza, I don't know what your favorite, off meals are.
People may not believe it, but I'm not big fan of pizza. I don't like pizza. I don't like really sweet food, but I'm big fan of sausage and maybe steak, something like fat. But yes, I prefer steak than dessert. That's for sure. I don't like it.
All right, we'll go with that. That's good. Other than fitness, which event would you see yourself participating in if you had to do a different event?
Gosh, I have something in mind, but I'm not gonna say it.
Well, we're all adults here. Your fans probably want to know.
Gosh, no, I don't know.
Okay, well, within the bodybuilding fitness industry, how about that?
I think Olympia.
But what other event? Like if you weren't doing fitness, would you do figure or bikini or bodybuilding or physique? Or now what do we got? Wellness coming out?
Fitness.
And there's nothing else. Okay, that's fine. Russian food or American food is the preference for you?
American food is more healthy, yes.
Oh, okay. If you had to be an animal, which animal would you think that you most relate to?
Chinchilla or monkey.
Chinchilla or monkey? How cute. Do you have a hidden talent that nobody knows about at this point?
I think, gosh, I don't know what I can do. Maybe acting.
Okay, hidden talent.
Yes.
Acting. Okay, so you're going to be like Arnold and be starting to star in some big movies?
I hope so.
Awesome. I like it. Your favorite strength move or gymnastics move?
Probably one hand hold. Hand hold.
Okay, I think I saw one of those. I don't know what it's called, but it's impressive because I remember trying to do that kind of stuff. All right, and last question, a very girly question. If you could only fix your hair or your makeup, which one would you do?
Hair.
Your hair. Perfect. I like it. When I started taking Play Again, I was just getting back involved in competing in track. I've competed in fitness and figure competitions for now 23 years, but at the time I was just getting involved in running with the USATF Masters track events. I contribute a lot of my success into having a healthy body and having healthy joints. I know that the Play Again really helped keep me in a place where I wasn't fatigued and I wasn't as sore. If you can't recover fast enough, then you can't get back out and train fast enough. And when you do go to train, if you're not recovered enough, the training doesn't do any good. It's just this big circle of maintaining and recovery, training, maintaining, recovery, and thankfully Play Again is part of the recovery and part of the maintenance. Play Again now is a product that I will never stop using, that I am thankful to have in my life and thankful to be able to share it with others and keep everyone else as healthy as possible.
She knew she was the heavy favorite coming in, but she wanted to leave no stone unturned.
It was passionate, it was professional, it was emotional. At the end of the day, she brought a performance that just cleared the field.
To your 5-time Olympia champion, Oksana Grishina.
All right, we're back from our break, and I just want to say thank you again to my sponsors, Play Again Now, Recovery Product, which Oksana, I want to get you some of this. It's gonna be so perfect for you.
Thank you.
I'm going to be looking over here at some of our comments. We've got a lot of fans on here. Hi, Donise. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Janet. Thank you so much. I've got one here from Tiffany. Hey, Tiffany, that's a fun time to hear. I love it. Thank you for that. It's always fun to hear stories and hear how either myself or someone in this industry has inspired somebody else. I know, Oksana, you've inspired so many people as well. So super excited again to have you on. And I wanted to ask you one thing before we go into kind of like what is the current for Oksana coming up. Before I do that, I can't forget, we have a winner for our Egg White International giveaway. So I know, it's so excited. Rob, I hope you're on. And Muchmore, I hope I'm saying that right. Rob Muchmore, he was on earlier and he got the question correct for the first year. So hopefully he's still on. Yep, he's on here. So hopefully, Rob, hopefully you live in the United States so we can get this product to you and you can shout. So I'm excited about that. We'll be in touch with you later, Rob, if you are still on here. I think you are. So, all right. So Oksana, tell me or tell us about the America's Got Talent, and that was 2016, right?
Yes, correct. Yes.
What is that? What was that like, and what did you do?
Gosh, it was absolutely wonderful experience to perform on such beautiful stages. And so somebody from producers of American Got Talent saw my performance, Black Swan, and they contact my manager right away, and they invited me with Black Swan performance on American's Got Talent. So it was absolutely an honor. And yes, I did that performance, and I got 4 yeses from judges. It was crazy. Yes.
So cool.
And yeah. And so I was so waiting for, to see that on TV, because I told to my family, and they cut me off because of so many talents. And they texted me, they said, Oksana, we are so sorry, we have to cut you off because there's so many acts. So I was so frustrated, I was so disappointed, but they show my second audition, which was black and white dress. I did another performance, and it was absolutely wonderful, and I was so happy that at least my family could see me on TV, on big stage. Yes, it's tough competition, it's tough competition because you have to compete with other talents. Some magical people, some people do some comedy, funny stuff. And of course, for dance performers, it's really difficult to compete against others. So, and I'm glad now they do some other show just for dancers.
Okay.
It's like best, I think that's dance, because it's so smart and it's so right. Because dance performers, it's just hard to compete with other talents.
Right.
Yes, but it was absolutely wonderful experience. I have never seen stages like this ever. It was absolutely beautiful. And yes, the team production was on top level. Yes, it was absolutely insane. And I met so many great talents people, and I made so many friends, and we still keep in touch. And yeah, it's just absolutely wonderful. I was so inspired. Yeah, because you can't inspire others without being inspired. So it was absolutely great experience for me.
That is so cool. How soon or how close was it to because you were on stage for the Olympia that year too, and you won the Olympia. So how close was the performance when America Got Talent for the Olympia? How close were they?
I remember it so well because it was I think, Monica, it was 2016. Americans Got Talent, it was 2016.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember my first audition on stage was after Arnold Classic in Australia. So that I remember so well because I was preparing. I was preparing so hard for this. Yes. And yeah, I think it was 2016 Americans Got Talent season 11.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that sounds really, really fun. I'm sure that was a great experience. Okay, I've got a couple questions here and some comments. Let's see. When did Oksana discover her passion for fitness? And Coco said to say privat?
Привет.
Привет.
Привет. That's
what
hello. Hello in Russian.
It says hello. Oh, that's awesome. How do you say it?
Привет.
Привет.
Perfect.
Awesome
pronunciation.
and how do you say no in Russian?
Нет.
Нет.
Yes.
I used to throw them off in Germany. They'd say, "Can you speak German?" And I'd say, "Nein."
Nein, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I can say. Let's see. We've got a couple of, okay, so we've got some questions about you competing. I know and do some push-ups. So tell me about the Olympia this year, because we've got lots of fans asking, what's going on for the Olympia? You're making a comeback, girl.
Yes, and I'm so excited about it. Well, my fans have been asking me for this past 2 years when I'm going to be back, because I'm always in good shape. I always on the diet. I always work on my physique, and I always perform. Actually, I never stopped performing. So I work on my new skills all these years. I don't know, maybe some instinct, kept me going, and I don't know why, but and I decided to come back this year because I have great idea for routine, and I hope, yes, I very hope that audience will like it, and I just really want to share this with audience, with judges, with the whole world, and hopefully everything will work fine with my injury, and I'll be back in December on Olympia stage. I'm so excited.
And I mean, it's crazy that it's a week before Christmas.
Yeah,
and it's at a new venue, Planet Hollywood, which, I mean, I know you heard Dan Solomon giving you the big shout out last week, but you're very impressive, and everyone's so excited about seeing you back on stage. I know I'm excited. And what do you think about the Olympia being at Planet Hollywood? That's really awesome. What do you think?
Yes, this is absolutely amazing news. I think it's something new, and I'm so excited because I think I have never been in Planet Hollywood, and but I heard so many good feedbacks about this casino, and I'm sure stage will be absolutely amazing. And yeah, it's something new and very, so untouched, and that's so exciting. Yeah, I just can't wait for this. It's gonna be awesome.
It was time, I believe, for the Olympia to move to bigger, better, and Planet Hollywood's awesome. It's a great place to be. It's right in the middle of the Strip, and so many. Will your family be able to come, assuming that people can fly again?
I hope, but nothing we can predict right now, right? It's just every day there is a changes, So, and my family is so far in Russia. Of course, I wish them to come for Olympia, but I can't promise now. So we'll see how things will go, and maybe they will come and watch me compete. That will be awesome.
I sure hope that they can make it, because I know that that would be really wonderful for you to know that they're there and to be able to see them, especially if that's the first time you'll see them this year, potentially, right?
Yeah.
Wow, wow. Well, you're going to have a few extra months to prepare. So I'm praying that LA gets back in order so you can get to the gym and get off your cement gym garage floor and be able to, do something, for real, for your fitness and your training, because I know it's really tough to perform. And I think it's so cool being able to have an idea for a routine and be able to, be excited about putting that back together. So that's fun. I can't wait to see it myself. We had a fan, Janet, asking if you have ever thought about being on the American Ninja Warrior show.
American Ninja Warrior?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, it's so dangerous.
Oh, okay.
Well, if I wouldn't compete in fitness, I may try it. But right now, when I focus on my routine, I'm trying to be safe first, and I'm just working on skills that I really need. I know that American Ninja is awesome show. It's amazing, but you have to. I have to choose something. Anything you do, you have to choose what you want in life, So now preparing for Olympia, I think, it's always, you have to sacrifice everything. And I understand that when I said yes to Dan Salomon for Olympia, I understand that I have to sacrifice everything. And that's what happens when I start competing pro fitness. I have to sacrifice my country, my Russia, my family, my job, everything, my language. So I start to learn English when I came to the United States.
Wow.
It was a huge challenge for me. And, but I knew there is no other way. I'm with their friends, family, but it's not easy, but it will make you feel true ability to do something, and develop willpower. So yes, and so I'm ready. I'm ready to sacrifice.
Well, and I assume that your husband is too.
Yes.
Because he has to join you in the sacrificing.
Yes, he is a huge support from very first year when I start to compete. And yes, he taught me a lot how to be strong, no matter what. So
did he come here with you? Did y'all y'all came together?
Yes. We came here as an athlete and coach. So, and yes, actually, it was his dream to see Olympia, to see all the athletes, and he never knew that I would be his athlete who would reach the goal, and get Olympia title, not just once, but 4 times. Oh my God. Yes. So he's very proud.
Wow. So he coaches you then?
Yes. He has so many athletes in Russia. And yes. So, and he said, I don't know, he sees something in me yeah.
You're very special. You're very special, and you're an amazing athlete. You're a beautiful woman, and I'm sure he's so proud of you and so excited to join you in this mission. And you're right, having one Olympia title is amazing, but 4 is, it's great. And I'm, praying for you for this next season, as you come up for this next few months, that you'll just have the best training and that you'll be able to really focus and, get your rest, train smart, eat well. And I pray that California is going to soften up some of this so that you can kind of get back to some normal activity. I know that our time is really short here. Not short, but we need to let you go. But I have one more question from a fan. And there's a lot of comments here, but one more. We've got someone's asking, what about Dancing with the Stars?
Yes, I'm ready.
Come on. Do you know anyone that's involved in that could help you get on that show?
Yes, I would love to. That will be awesome. Yes, it's great show, and yeah, I think it's not that dangerous, right?
No, but just a whole different sacrifice for that. But you would probably be amazing.
I just been asked so many times if I want to be like a stand man in movies, right? Is it stand man called, right? Stand man.
Oh, like a stunt woman.
Yes, stunt woman. Sorry, yes.
Yep.
And I was like, and everyone said, "Oh, you would be perfect for this." But I'm not that interested in it because I'm trying to be safe. I know it's a dangerous job. Acting is fine. I love act. I love feelings. But yes, stand woman is.
Stunt woman.
I'm not sure.
I mean, that's no joke. I had some friends that were in the stunt industry back when I lived in LA. And one of my girlfriends, she got hit by cars. She had to fall off roofs. I mean, yeah, it's no joke. She was pretty tough and she was beautiful too. So anyways, it can be done. But yeah, like you said before, you've got to really focus on what you're doing. And right now you're getting ready for the Fitness Olympia, girl. 5 times. Woo, 5 times coming up. So excited for you. All right. Well, okay. Last question. I know I'm just trying to make sure, and we got to let you go, but there's a show called Survival. Someone's asking if you've thought about being an actress on Survival. So I don't know that show, to be honest,
wow.
But you know it?
Show where everyone is naked?
The naked and scared. No, I don't think that's it. I don't know. There is a show like Naked and Scared on Deserted Island or something like this, but
I saw that show once. Yes, please. Everyone naked. I was like, wow.
They would probably like to have you on that show more than, yeah. Let's get Oksana on that one. I'm sorry. Oksana has a hidden talent as a magician. She's hysterical. That's Christine McSweeney. So thank you, Christine. She thinks you're funny, and you are. She says you're a magician. Loves it. Well,
I know it's come naturally. It's just come naturally that I don't know. Yeah, I can be very funny.
And they've been saying they like your TikTok. So I haven't gotten on TikTok yet, but I've heard the fans have been talking about you on TikTok and that they love it. So whatever you're doing over there, everyone's having fun.
It's so much fun, Monica. You should try it. It's just it's so much fun. My husband's so tired of it. He's like, "Oh my God, when you stop, I'm gonna delete this app from you." But I don't know. It's so fun. It's so fun, and you should see how I trick him in one of my TikTok videos. It's so much fun. It's so funny.
I'm going to have to see that. Oh, if I decide to get on there, you'll have to help me and learn me up on that. I just want you to know your English is wonderful. So I don't think I could go to Russia and learn Russian like you've learned English.
The best compliment for me. Trust me, the best compliment for me, because I always worrying about my English. And I remember that I couldn't speak English for 2 years because I was so shy and I was afraid that people will judge me. And I just want to thank all Americans, because no one American judged me ever about my English. They even said it's great, just keep doing it. And some people said it's sexy. So thank you for supporting my English, because I was really uncomfortable speaking English for like 2 years. Yeah, I was really.
Oh man, that you saying that just got me a little. I'm a person who gets a little teary-eyed at things, and just to think that you would think people would judge you, and it's like I hate hearing that, but I'm so thankful that you learned English, because otherwise we would try to do sign language here, and it would be very tough. You're certainly beautiful, and I can't wait to see your performance this year. So be praying for you, Oksana. I know we need to let you go. You have other important things to do tonight. So I just I'm going to tell all the fans bye for you. Maybe later you can come back on and just say hi to everybody. When we end the show, you can come back on and say hi and just visit with everyone, and see all the comments. But thank you so much, Oksana.
Thank you so much. And thank you everyone for joining Monica's show. She's absolutely inspiration for so many, and she's a legend. And I'm just really honored to be part of this show. And thank you all guys for your support, for your love. Please stay healthy, stay safe, and believe in yourself no matter what. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Oksana. Beautiful girl. Thank you to all the fans that came on. Hi, John Butler. Nice to see you. When I started taking Play Again, I was just getting back involved in competing in track. I've competed in fitness and figure competitions for now 23 years, but at the time I was just getting involved in running with the USATF Masters track events. I contribute a lot of my success into having a healthy body and having healthy joints. I know that the Play Again really helped keep me in a place where I wasn't fatigued and I wasn't as sore. If you can't recover fast enough, then you can't get back out and train fast enough. And when you do go to train, if you're not recovered enough, the training doesn't do any good. It's just this big circle of maintaining and recovery, training, maintaining, recovery, and thankfully Play Again is part of the recovery and part of the maintenance. Play Again now is a product that I will never stop using, that I am thankful to have in my life and thankful to be able to share it with others and keep everyone else as healthy as possible. All right, guys, just want to say thank you so much for joining tonight and taking your time here with us on Tuesday night. I appreciate all the comments and you guys logging in and just sharing this time with me. It's been a real joy for me to get to visit with these different people. This is my 4th episode tonight. Really trying to learn how to make this happen smoothly. And tonight we had a little difficulties and some internet issues here and computer issues. So thanks for sticking around and working through it with us and being patient. I'm excited for the Rob. If you're not on right now, I'm gonna come back in and find you and get you your product. And I wanted to say thank you again to our sponsors, Play Again, Egg White International, and BodyScape Magazine, Miss Sarah Lyons and her beautiful magazine. So you guys tune back in next Tuesday. I'm bringing in another special guest, Mr. Flex Wheeler. So I'm sorry, no, Flex Wheeler's not. No, it's Mike O'Hearn. I'm sorry, I'm getting way ahead of Flex is in June though. But yeah, next week we've got Mike O'Hearn coming on. So I'm super excited to be able to talk to him and see what he's got going on and visit with him. So you guys tune back in next Tuesday. If you have any comments or questions, be sure and be thinking about them before next week. And if any sponsors out there that would like to join in on this show, please don't hesitate to let me know. All right. You can email info@monicabrantfit.com as well as just message me here on Facebook. So good night, you guys. God bless you. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful week and look forward to seeing you guys next week.